How are you doing today, guys? I trust you are doing so great. Have you ever approached the bank before as an entrepreneur, as a business person, as an individual? Have you ever approached the bank before and the bank rejected you? Okay, or the bank turned you down with respect to getting a loan? Okay, so if you have approached the bank before and the bank rejected your offer or turned you down with respect to accessing loan, this video is for you. Okay, so if you have been turned down before, this video is for you. If you are into business, okay, and you know definitely one day you are going to ask bank for loan, this video is for you. See, no businessman in the world, okay, that doesn't use bank loans. Okay, but what I've realized with a lot of us with respect to accessing bank loan is because of these five factors I want to discuss with you today. Okay, and if you are smart, all you need to do is to take into cognizance all these five factors, okay, and you have to work with it. If you are new, if you are a new entrepreneur, or you are already an entrepreneur and you are looking for a way in order to get loan, okay, in order to finance your operation, in order to consolidate your business, or in order to expand your business, you need to pay so much attention to me. Okay, try as much as possible to subscribe to this channel, follow us, and click on the notification button, okay, so that you can see several videos that will be coming after this. Because this video that I'm going to do, I'm not going to explain everything. Okay, this video is going to take like this discussion is going to take like 4 to 5 different videos. Okay, but this is the foundation of reasons why banks turn you down, why banks reject you, okay, when you approach them for loan. Okay, my name remains B.O.A. My American friends call me Bank of America. My African friends call me Bank of Africa. My spiritual friends call me Bank of Angels, and my parents call me Bash Olakunle Abiola Olusegun. I'm privileged to be the CEO of Real Estate Doctors Enterprise Limited, Real Homes. Okay? Anything with respect to your real estate deals, real estate transaction, with respect to land banking, with respect to land acquisition, with respect to site and servicing, with respect to real estate investment trust, with respect to real estate partnership, okay, JV, please kindly contact me. Okay, I'm your best plug. Okay, so as I've said, what are the reasons? What are the reasons why bank turn you down? Why they reject you when you want to, when you approach them for loan? Okay, so this video is going to enhance your loan accessibility, and all everything with respect to loan accessibility goes around these five factors that I want to share with you. Okay, kindly share this video as many times as possible. As I often say, you are not sharing this video because of me, but remember the saying, iron sharpeneth iron. You are sharing this video with your friends, with your family, with your wife, with your team, okay, so that when you are down, they can remind you the duties, the contents of this video. Okay, that is what I mean by iron sharpened iron. Click on the notification video so that more videos that we are going to be sharing with you, you will be the first person to see it. As I've said from the beginning of this video, This video is a very long video. It's going to take like 5 different videos in order for you to understand, okay, in order for you to prepare yourself, in order for you to be able to access loan. Okay, so let's go. What are these 5 factors, okay, that can enhance your loan accessibility? What are these basic 5 factors that banks use in rating you before they give you loan? What are these 5 factors that banks look into, pay so much attention into in order to rate you, in order for them to consider you if you are qualified for loan or not? What are these 5 factors that financial institutions pay so much attention to, which you might not know? Okay, if you have not approached bank before for loan, and likewise a lot of people have approached bank before for loan, but they don't pay attention to the reasons why they are being turned down, why they are being rejected. If you are that kind of person, please pay attention to this video. Get your pen, get your book, and start taking note of this, because this is what will liberate you from that business stagnation. Okay, see, there is no businessman that is going into business that doesn't need a loan. You need loan, other people's money, other people's time, okay, OPM, OPT, okay, bank loans, etc., etc. But when you understand these 5 factors, you have liberated yourself with dead ideas on arrival. Okay, so what are these 5 factors? Okay, these 5 factors, I classify them personally as my 5 C's. Okay, my 5 C's. Number 1 is collateral. Okay, banks want to look into what are you bringing as collateral. Okay, and I'm going to give you a different perspective with respect to collateral. I'm going to state those different collaterals that you can present to bank. Note, based on the type of loan that you want to acquire. Okay, because collateral goes with the type of loans that you want to acquire. Okay, everything with respect to collateral is loan to value ratio. Okay, I can say loan to collateral value ratio. Loan to value ratio is what we call LTV. Okay, when your LTV ratio reduces, that means you have less pressure. The bank sees you, or the financial institution sees you that your repayment, okay, will be of less pressure. Okay, that means if you have a very lower LTV ratio, the bank will assume you that there won't be much pressure on you with respect to repayment. Okay, but when your LTV is high, your repayment pressure will be very high. Okay, a lower LTV ratio reduces repayment pressure, and a higher LTV ratio increases repayment pressure. Okay, so everything with respect to your collateral has to be based on loan to value ratio. Okay, and likewise I can say loan to collateral value ratio, because everything with respect to your collateral summed up to be based on the value. Okay, so number one factor is collateral. Number 2 is the climate of the business, climate of the country, climate of the financial institution. Okay, number 3 is your character. How does character has to do with why banks take decision? How does my character have to do with the reason why bank is not giving me loan? Okay, all these things I'm going to explain to you. Your character. Number 4, your capacity. Okay, capacity to pay back. Okay, what is the capacity for this person to pay back? Does this person have the necessary capacity to pay back this loan. I'm going to list to you areas in which bank identify your capacity, if you can pay back or not. And finally, number 5 is capital injection. How much are you injecting into this project? So I'm going to list to you different ways in which you can inject capital into your project, so that bank can see you as a potential someone that they can release, they can give loan to. So I said there are 5 factors that you need to consider if you want to get a loan from the bank. Okay, there are 5 factors that banks consider if they want to grant you loan. Okay, if I were you need to listen to this video, watch this video as many times as possible, so that you can take note of these 5 factors, and you can start one, like the collateral. You can start investing in the direction of those collateral, so that in future, when you are in need, when you want to go for loan, you will know the right collateral to present to the bank. Because all these collateral, they don't work, they don't serve the same loan. Okay, likewise, you need to be very, very sensitive with the climate. What is the climate, the financial climate, okay, at the present time? Okay, there are different climates in which different kind of loan that you can apply to in different climate. Number 3 is your character. How do you present yourself as a man of good character, okay, to bank? Okay, likewise, your capacity. How do you present yourself as a man with capacity in order for you to repay bank's loan? Okay. Number 5, how do you present what you are bringing, capital injection? What are you bringing to the table? How do you present what you are bringing to the table? I bet you, if you understand these 5 factors, these 5 C's, okay, there is no bank you will approach and they will not release loan to you. Okay, so are you guys ready? If you are ready, please share this video as many times as possible. Share this video as many times as possible. Follow us on every of our social media. Every media that you see this video, follow us. Okay, click likewise on the notification button, so that you will be the first to receive our you will be notified immediately we post a video. Remember what I told you, okay? Iron sharpeneth iron. When you share this video, you are sharpening people around you, okay? And they said, when you walk with the wise, you will be wise. You sharing this video is making everyone around you to be wise. It's not to their own advantage only, it's to your own advantage also. It's majorly to your own advantage. So are you guys ready to move? Are you guys ready to ride with me? Are you guys ready to know how these 5 factors can be? You can take advantage of these 5 factors. Number 1, as I've said, is collateral. What is collateral? Collateral is what you use as security in order to obtain a loan from the bank. Okay? It is what you present to the bank as a security, okay, in order for the bank to release a loan to you. As I've said, your collateral is not the only thing that the bank consider, that the bank take decision before giving you a loan. There are other things. I said climate, okay, capacity, okay, capital injection, okay, and likewise your character, okay. But now we are discussing on collateral. I won't be able to explain more with respect to this collateral, and I'm going to do another video whereby I will be discussing on collaterals only, okay. But I'm going to list this collateral to you, okay, so that you can know them and you can start investing towards those direction of those collateral, okay, so that in the next 5 years, when you are approaching bank, you have already prepared yourself. See, another mistake a lot of people make is you are starting business today. You are thinking of getting a loan from the bank today. Especially, it might happen abroad. But with respect to the country we find ourselves, it's not that easy. You need to lay your foundation. These 5 factors are the foundations that you need to lay in order for you to start building on. Because take it or leave it, one day you will need money, you will need funding and the best option you will be left with is the bank. Okay, so collateral is the security, okay, for the loan. Okay, is the security for the loan. It is what you are presenting as security to the bank. What are these various collateral that you can present to the bank? One of the most common collateral that a lot of people know, okay, is real estate. Okay, as a real estate consultant and developer, I can direct you, I can guide you on the best collateral or the best real estate you can purchase in order for you to use it as collateral in future. Okay, it is not every real estate you can present as a collateral. Okay, as I've told you, I won't be able to explain all those details in this video. Okay, but I'm only going to list them. Okay, I'm going to list them in my next video. I'm going to share with you what different real estate that you can invest in that can serve as collateral to you. And one thing, everything about collateral, as I've said, is based on loan to value ratio. Okay, what we call LTV, loan to value ratio. Likewise, you can classify as loan to collateral value ratio. Okay, loan to collateral value ratio. When you have a lower LTV, okay, that reduces your repayment. Okay, that reduces your repayment pressure. Okay, when you have a lower, listen to me, when you have a lower LTV, okay, that reduces your repayment pressure. Okay, let me repeat myself because this is a very sensitive information. If you can take advantage of this information, you will know how to invest in the right collateral and how to present the right collateral. When you have a lower LTV, okay, it reduces your repayment pressure. Everything with respect to collateral is so that it can reduce your repayment pressure, because at the end of the day, there is going to be pressure from the bank with respect to your repayment. So if you have a very lower LTV, okay, which I said loan to value ratio, loan to collateral value ratio, it reduces your pressure for repayment. And one of the things that you can invest in that will lower your LTV and reduces your pressure of repayment is real estate. Okay, take note. Another thing is real estate appreciates. Okay, other things that you can use with respect to collateral, some depreciate. For example, another thing that you can use as collateral are vehicles. Okay, number 2 is vehicles, but it's not every loan that you can present vehicle as collateral, because vehicles depreciate with time. Okay, so if you are going for example, in the next 1 year, your vehicle might depreciate from let's say from 20 million to 15 million, and now you are going for a loan of 20 million. The bank will not give it to you. Okay, that is why I was emphasizing on loan to value ratio, LTV. Okay, when your LTV is lower, okay, your repayment pressure is reduced. Okay, number 3 is savings and investment. Okay, you can invest in collateral such as saving and investment, and there are different type of loan that you can apply collateral of savings and investment. Number 4 is business assets. Okay, what are these business assets? Like equipment, okay, like machinery, okay, like account receivable, okay, like inventories. These are business assets that you can present as collateral. Okay, these are business assets like equipment, okay, machinery, okay, account receivable, okay, and inventory. For example, your machinery likewise fall in the case or fall in the class of vehicles. Likewise, your equipment and machinery, they fall in the class of vehicles. Okay, they depreciate with time. But there are loans that you can that there are loans that when you are applying for such loan, these are the type of collaterals that you can present to the financial institution, and they will gladly do business with you. Okay. Number 5 is insurance policy. Okay. Take note, with respect to insurance policy, any insurance policy that you want to present it to or that you need to invest into in order for you to use it as a collateral in future, take note, it must be cash back policy. Okay, such insurance policy must be cash back. Okay, it must be cash. Okay, it must be cash and not life insurance. It's not anything outside cash. It's not always good for you to present it as a collateral when you are going for loan. Okay, number 6 on my list is precious metals. Precious metals like jewelries, okay, e.g. gold, silver, and diamonds are things in which you can present as collateral when you are applying for loan. Okay, number 7 is intangible asset. Intangible asset like intellectual properties, okay, patents, trademarks, copyrights. All these are intangible assets, and these are things that you can present to bank, okay, to financial institution in order for you to secure a loan. You can present them as collateral in order for you to secure a loan. Number 8 on my list is account receivable. Okay, I've made mention of account receivable in business asset. Okay, but here it has to do with outstanding invoices owed to a business. Okay, so you can present your account receivable as a collateral if you are going for a business loan. Okay, especially small scales. Okay, number 9 is future income. Future income with respect to rents. Okay, rental income, salaries. Okay, those are future income that, okay, bank, if you can give me this amount of money as loan, these are the incomes, these are the future income, these are the income that are coming into the account with respect to my rent. Every month, this number of apartment they pay me this amount of money, and bank will look at it. Okay, then they can take a decision. Likewise, your salary, you can use your salary as a collateral. Okay, and that's why you see a lot of government workers, this is very common with them. When they get loan from their institution, from their cooperative, what they use as collateral is their salary. Okay, so collateral is still the same thing as payback, what you can use as a payback. Okay, you see, salary is one of the things that you can use as collateral. And number 10 is valuable collectibles. Okay, valuable collectibles like arts, okay, antiques, likewise rare coins. Okay, all these bitcoins, okay, all these Trump coins, all these Ethereum, etc., etc. These are valuable collectibles that you can invest in. Why am I sharing this collateral? What you can use as collateral for you. If you are preparing if you are a business person, or if you know that definitely you are going to secure loan from the bank in future, start from this moment and start investing in all these collateral. Okay, invest in these 10 types of collateral so that you can your loan process, your loan acquisition, okay, your loan accessibility can be very easy. Okay, let me repeat these 10 things you can invest on that you can use as collateral in order for you to access loan. Number 1, I said, is real estate. Number 2, vehicles. Number 3, savings and investment. Number 4, business asset. I said, e.g. equipment, machinery, account receivable, and inventory. Number 5 is insurance policy. Number 6 is precious metals and jewelry. Number 7 is intangible assets, intellectual property, patents, and trademarks, copyright. Number 8 is account receivable. Number 9 is future income. And number 10 is valuable collectibles, e.g., artworks, rare coins, and antiques. Okay, I believe you've learned something. Now you know what you can use for collateral when you are approaching banks. Okay, so if you have learned something, why not share this video? Follow us on every of our social media platforms. Click on the notification button above so that you will be the first to receive our video the moment we upload videos on our platform. And take note, as I've said, I'm still going to share with you in my future videos on different loans in which you can, with different loans with different collateral that you can present for different loans. That video is still coming in future time. So, number 2 factors that we are going to discuss on is climate. Okay, see, climate, the economic climate of a business, okay, determines loan availability. Okay, it determines the terms of the loan, terms and conditions that the financial institution is going to present to you. And likewise, it determines the interest rate that the financial institution is going to present to you. Different climate, okay, different financial climate with respect to you assessing loan have different interest rates. So, number 2 on my list is climate. Okay, see, the fact is, a lot of us make a lot of mistakes with respect to the climate in which we approach bank for loans. Okay, economic climate significantly influences the availability of loan, of business loan. Okay, it affects the terms of the loan and it affects the interest rate of that loan. Let me repeat myself. Economic climate influences availability of loan. 2, terms and conditions of that loan. And 3, the interest rate of that loan. So that is why you need to be very, very sensitive with the climate, economic climate of 1, your country, and 2, your business. Okay, so there are different climates that I'm going to share with you. Okay, as I've said, I'm not going to explain these different climates in this video, but I'm going to share it with you in order for you to have a knowledge and experience, okay, of different climate in which it's different climate we have when we are talking about assessing business loan. Number 1 on my list is boom period. Okay, boom period. Boom period is where you have easy access to loans. Okay, number 2 is recession period. Okay, number 3 is stagflation period. Number 4 is inflationary period. Number 5 is deflationary period. Number 6 is recovery period. Okay, number 7 is economic uncertainty and volatility period. And number 8 is economic stable economic period. All these are climate that determines the loans that are available, that determines the terms and conditions of loans, that determines the interest rate of loan. For example, if you go to the bank during recession period, okay, loans that will be available for you will be different. Okay, and during recession, there is always stricter measure with respect to availability of loan, and the terms and conditions are very high. Okay, And the interest rates are very high too. Why? Because this is a period of unemployment. Okay, these and many more I'm going to share with you when I'm sharing video with respect to the business loan climate. Okay, how to take advantage of business loan climate. As I've said, there are different climates. Okay, business loan climate that you can take advantage of when you want to acquire, when you are going for loan. Okay, there are different climates. As I said, number one is boom climate, okay, or expansion climate. Okay, number two is recession. Number three is stagflation, as the name implies. Number four is inflationary period, during the times of inflations. Okay, number five is deflationary period. Number six is recovery period. Okay, there's a climate that is called recovery period. Number seven is economic uncertainty or volatility period. And number eight is stable economy climate. Okay, please take note of all this climate, okay, so that you can do further research on it before you see my next video. Okay, in order for you to know that, okay, this loan that I'm going to acquire, is it the right climate, the right economic climate for me to apply for such loan? Because these and many more reasons are why the banks reject your loan application. These and many more are reasons why the banks turn down your offer. Number three on my list is character. Okay, I said character, and I know a lot of you will be surprised that how does my character have to do with loan application? Your character reflects in a lot of things you need to pay attention to. Your credit history speaks about your character. Okay, as I often say, wealth grows or decline towards the direction of your lifestyle. Okay, that is a quote from me. Wealth grows or decline toward the direction of your lifestyle. Okay, your lifestyle is a reflection of your character. Okay, and banks pay so much attention to your character with respect to determining your credit worthiness, okay, your reliability and your willingness to repay back the loan that you want to get. Okay, so your character, the reason why banks pay so much attention to your character is in order for them to know, are you credit worthy? Okay, are you credit worthy? Okay, are you reliable, or are you willing to repay them back their loan based on your character? And I'm going to share with you different ways in which banks discover, determine, and consider your character. They might not be living with you every day, but there are different ways in which there are information that they look into that reflects your character. And that's why I said, wealth grows or decline towards the direction of your lifestyle. Your lifestyle is a reflection of your character. So, what are these different ways in which bank look into? What are these information? What are these things that bank look into in order for them to take decision if you are the kind of person who is credit worthy, okay? If you are reliable, okay, and if you are willing to repay back their loan. See, this is one of the crucial part that bank pays so much attention to with respect to when they are going through the process of lending. Okay, so what are these character that they look into? Number one is they look into your credit history and your credit score. Okay, they pay so much attention to your credit history and your credit score. As I've said, I'm going to explain this and many more when I'm doing videos on the character you need to possess if you are applying for bank loans in financial institution or financial institution loans. Okay, I'm going to do a video discussing with this how you can work on this information, on this character. So number one is credit history and credit score. Pay attention to your credit history. Pay your loan on time. Okay, pay your loan on time. As I often say, if you don't know how to save, until you learn how to save, don't go and get loans. Until you have multiple streams of income, don't apply for loans. I'm not saying it's mandatory, okay? But as far as I'm concerned, these are my own personal philosophy, okay? Number two, your employment and income stability. Your employment and income stability. See, bank does not, it's not, the amount you earn is not the problem of the bank, but the consistency of your inflow. Okay, the consistency of your inflow, your income stability. That is why you see all these people that they jump from one business, one company to the other, because they want to increase their salary. Because they see, bank looks at those things as people who are not competent. Okay, because from there it will reflect that your income is unstable. Okay, so number two character that banks look into is your employment and income stability. How stable is your income? How consistent is your income? Okay, they might look at the next 2 years, the last past 1 year, 2 years. How consistent is your income? Okay, and when you have a good record with respect to the consistency and the stability of your income, then you have a good character. You are credit worthy. Okay, number three is debt to income ratio, DTI. Debt to income ratio. Debt to income ratio. How much debt are you owing? Okay, how much income is coming in? And see, the best debt to income ratio, DTI, that you can have is between 40 to 50%. If you can do lower, perfect. Banks will gladly release loan to you. Debt to income ratio. If your debt is 40 to 50% lower than your income, that means at the end of you paying this debt, you still have about 50%. Okay, so they feel safe, they feel secured. Okay, debt to income ratio. Account and number four is account and transaction history. Keep up to date your account and transaction history. See, a lot of people don't know the purpose of that narration. When you are trying to do transfer, there is a point they say narration. That narration is very, very important to bank. Specify, what are you sending that money for? Are you buying kunu? Okay, if it is kunu that you are buying, it is coke. State it, coke. Who are you? What is the purpose of you using that money for? Coke. You state it there. Okay, so account and transaction history. Number 5 is regulatory compliance. Your taxation. How are you following tax laws? Your licensing requirement and legal obligation. They are very, very important to bank because they don't want to do business with you. And they realize that you are not compliant with the government regulations with respect to tax laws, with respect to licensing requirements, okay, and with respect to your legal obligation. So they want to see if your character with respect to regulatory compliance is to their standard, with their SOP, their standard of operation. Okay, so regulatory compliance. Number 6 is personal attributes. Personal attributes with respect to honesty and transparency during loan application process. They want to see how honest you are with respect to the information you are providing to them. Okay, so personal attributes is very, very important when we talk about your character with respect to loan application. As I've said, your honesty, your transparency during application process. Number 7 on my list is financial documents and ratios. Your tax returns, your balance sheets, your income statement, your cash flow statement. Okay, All these things are very, very important. They reflect your character. They reflect your character. Okay? And number 8 on my list is purpose of loan. Your purpose of loan is the clarity of what you are using the loan for. It reflects your character too. Okay? And banks want to know what is the purpose of your loan, of you assessing, demanding for your loan. Okay? Your clarity reflects your character. Okay? So, as I've said, these are the characters, these are the things that banks look into. That financial institution looks to in order for them to know your personality with respect to your character. Okay? Number 1, as I said, is credit history and credit score. Number 2 is employment and income stability. Those of you jumping from one business, one company to the other. Today is you are working with Agenibode sales and communication. Tomorrow you are working with Sharp Money Immediate Company Limited. Take your time. You are destroying your character with respect to employment and income stability. Number 3, as I said, is debt to income ratio, DTI. Okay, let it be between 40 to 50%. I'm still going to do a video with respect to explaining details how you can create this character. Okay, number 4 is account and transaction history. Is it your narration? What are you stating there? Is it Kuno you bought? State it there. Regulatory compliance. They don't want any government wahala. So they want to make sure that you are regulatory compliant. Number 6 is personal attribute. Okay, how honest or how transparent you are when you are applying for this loan. Number 7 is financial documentation, okay, and ratio, e.g. tax returns, balance sheet, okay, cash flow, bank statement, etc., etc. Number 8 is purpose of loan, the clarity of the use of funds. Is it for investment purpose? Are you using it to purchase equipment? Are you using it to purchase? Are you using it to purchase machinery, or you want to use it for operation processing? You need to state the purpose of your loan. It reflects your character. Okay. And number 4 on my list is your capacity. Your capacity. Okay. Loan repayment capacity refers to borrowers' ability to repay loan based on their financial situation. Okay, your capacity. Banks are so much, they want to know your capacity. How do they identify your capacity? Okay, how do they know your capacity? Okay, your capacity to pay back is a function of your financial character plus streams of income. Let me repeat myself. I said your capacity to pay back is a function of your financial character plus your streams of income with other factors. Okay, these are the ways in which banks look at your capacity. If we should give Mr. Chibuzo this loan, will he be able to pay back? What are his capacity? How do they identify your capacity? How can you work on those capacity in order for you to be able to access the loan needed for you? Number 1 is income levels. Okay, your income level is a reflection of your capacity. Okay, number 1 is your income level. Okay, they want to see the capacity of your income. Okay, so I said your income level is a reflection of your capacity. Number 2 is your expenses. Okay, your expenditure is a function of your financial intelligence. Okay, you need to know what to spend your money on. And in one of my videos, I said whatever you spend your money on too much, go and invest in that thing. If you are the kind of person that love green bottle, every day when you come back from work, you have to take 3 or 4 bottles of green bottle. Go and invest in green bottle. Have a shares with anything. Have a share. Invest part of your money in trophy. Okay, so when banks see such thing, you know that, oh, this person is financially intelligent. Okay, Number three is your credit history. Okay, they want to know your capacity with respect to what is your credit history. Okay, number four is loan amount and tenure. Okay, the loan size. Larger loans require higher repayment capacity. They want to know your capacity. They want to know the loan amount with respect to loan amount and tenure. Will this person have the capacity with respect to his income level? Will this person has the capacity with respect to his streams of income? Will he be able to pay this money back? Okay, so number five is your collateral. What collateral are you giving out? Are you submitting? Okay, because your collateral even determines your capacity. Okay, likewise, debt to equity ratio. Like we in our business, as far as now is concerned, one of the things we take advantage of is debt to equity ratio. Okay, what is your debt to equity ratio? Okay, what is your debt? What equity are you giving in substitution, substitution to your debt? Debt to equity ratio. Number seven is cash flow. Okay, what is the cash? What are the different channels in which money is coming into this person's business, into this person's life? Okay, and that is why one of the decisions we take in our business is because of our cash flow. There are there are loans we don't take and we don't even apply for. Okay, we prefer to do equity with you than for us to get loans, because we understand that we are building our cash flow, our streams of income levels. Okay, savings and reserve. How much do you have in your savings and reserve? If you are the type of person that will save today, you spend it tomorrow, bank cannot give you loan. It's reflecting a bad capacity. Okay, repayment track record. Different loans that you have gotten before. What is your repayment track record? How did you repay those people? And number 10 is additional sources of support, like your relationships. Who are the people that are signing for you? Who are the people who are signing for you? Okay, what is the capacity of these people? In case you can't pay, these additional sources of support, okay, will they be able to pay back? Will they be able to support you? Okay, banks look at those things in order to determine your capacity. Are you learning? If you are learning, please share this video as many times as possible. Click on the follow button, click on the subscription button, click on the notification button, so that when other videos with respect to this very topic we are discussing on comes up, you will be the first to see it. Okay, so as I said, your capacity. Number 4 is your capacity. What is your capacity? Okay, what are the things, what are different areas in which bank determines your capacity? I said number 1 is income levels, number 2 is your expenses, number 3 your expenditure, number 3 is your credit history, number 4 is loan amount and tenure. How long? What is the size of your loan? What is the tenure? How long will it take you to pay back this loan? Number 5 is collateral. Okay, and remember I told you collateral, one of the factors you consider with respect to collateral is loan to value ratio, which is likewise said loan to collateral value ratio. Okay, those are the things you consider when you are thinking of what can you use as collateral. Number 6 is debt to equity ratio. Number 7 is cash flow. Number 8 is savings and reserves. Number 9 is repayment track record. Number 10 is additional sources of support. Okay, finally, on the various factors that banks consider, that banks use to rate you before they can decide if you are qualified to get a loan from them, is capital injection. How much are you injecting into this project that you want to get loan for? Okay, remember I've said number 1 with respect to this is your collateral. Number 2 is the climate. Okay, number 3 is your character. Okay, and number 4 is your capacity, and finally now is capital injection. Okay, what is the strategic capital injection that you are bringing into this project. Why are they so much why are they so much concerned about the capital you are injecting into this business? It speaks about your credibility. Okay, it speaks about your credibility. How credible your capital injection, it speaks about your credibility. Okay, so what are the different ways in which you can inject capital into what are the different ways in which you can inject capital into your business in order for you to use it to secure loan? Okay, I have 8 different ways in which you can inject capital into your business. Okay, as I've said, I'm still going to do a video on capital injection, stating to you how you can get each and every of these method, of these ways in which you can inject capital into your business. Number 1 is equity financing. Okay, in my next video, I'm going to explain to you how you can use equity finance, because that is one of the things that we are using in order to build and in order to push Readup. Okay, if you are an investor, you want to invest, you want to partner with us, please contact us. Okay, send me an email on bash@readup.int. Call me on 0814 028 5704. Okay, so number 1 way in which you can inject capital into your proposal, into your loan acquisition processes. 1, through equity financing. Number 2, your personal savings. How much have you been saving? Okay, you can present that as the capital that you have in order for you to build your credibility with the financial institution you want to get loan from. Number 3 is partnership or joint ventures. We use this a lot in real estate. Okay, you can bring in a partner. Okay, a partner can be as a capital that you are bringing into you securing the loan. Number 4 is government and grant funding. You can get government funding. Okay, you can get government funding and you use that as the capital you are bringing into the project in order for you to secure other amount of loan that you can use in order for you to push your project or your idea. Okay, number 5 is asset-based lending. Okay, asset-based lending. What asset? Asset-based lending. Okay, asset-based lending in the sense that the asset in which you can lend out. Okay, this is one way in which you can inject capital into, or you can inject capital in order for you to secure a loan. Number 6 is retained earnings. Retained earnings means when you, for example, when instead of you paying your dividends back, you can use your dividend, the dividends of your business, the dividend of your project, you can inject it into a deal, into a loan that you are applying for. Okay, so you are still retaining the loan, which means you are investing your profit from your business instead of you distributing them as dividends. Okay, number 7 is crowdfunding. Okay, and as I always say, in order for you to utilize effective crowdfunding is when you get little amount of money from different people in order for you to inject it into a project. Okay, and one of the things I always believe with respect to crowdfunding is when you are going for crowdfunding, always come with your own crowd. If you don't come with your own crowd, it's always hard for you to raise crowdfunding. Okay, and number 8 is short-term loans or micro loans. Okay, whereby you secure loans from other companies, other financial institutions, and you bring it as the capital you are injecting into that project. Let me run through the 8 ways in which you can bring capital, you can inject capital into the proposal, into the loan you want to acquire. When bank is asking for capital, how much are you bringing to the table in form of capital? Number 1, I said equity financing. Number 2 is personal savings. Number 3 is partnership or joint ventures. Number 4 is government or grant funding. Number 5 is asset-based lending. Number 6 is retained earnings. Number 7 is crowdfunding. And number 8 is short-term loans or microloans. Have you guys learned something? Have you learned something? If you have learned something, please share this video as many times as possible. If you have learned something, share this video as many times as possible. Follow us on every of our social media. Click on the notification video button so that you will be the first person to receive other videos that I'm going to do with respect to discussing in details things with respect to factors with respect to collateral, factors with respect to climate, factors with respect to character, factors with respect to capacity, and factors with respect to capital injection. So, in summary, I said if you want to, the reason where different ways in which bank rates you, 5 factors in which bank rates you before they decide if you are qualified for loan from them, okay? Of the 5 ways in which financial institution rate you before they decide if you are qualified for the loan you are applying for. I said number 1 is collateral. Number 2 is climate, the climate of the business, the climate of the economy. Number 2 is climate. Number 3 is character, okay? Your character. What is your credit history? Number 4 is your capacity. And number 5 is capital injection. If you can tick these 5 boxes, I bet you no bank, no financial institution can turn you down. You will always be securing loan. And if you can start taking steps, especially with respect to working according to this information, take it that, okay, in the next couple of years, I want to start attracting loans from different financial institutions. Work with respect to these 5 factors. Start investing in the right collateral, in the right collateral investment. Start understand different climates, economic climate in which you can push for loan. Likewise, build a very solid character with respect to your credit history, etc., etc. Likewise, build capacity with respect to your income level, with respect to your expenses, with respect to savings and reserve, with respect to your debt to equity ratio. Likewise, capital injection. Understand different ways in which you want to inject capital into different loans, okay? And start building yourself towards that direction with respect to equity financing. You start savings, okay? You start building reasonable relationship partners with respect to joint venture. You start assessing different government or grant funding. You start building assets that you can use based on asset lending. Understand retained earnings, okay? Understand crowdfunding, and have little ways build relationship in which you can have short-term loans in order for you to secure the big loans. Have you learned something? As I've told you, I'm a real estate consultant and developer, okay? Anything with respect to your real estate, I remain your best Lord. Till you hear from me again. My name remains B.O.A. Bye for now. Shalom.